Hello everyone, this is David, Fairly Secret Music, and I'm doing a reaction video to Metal Mickey's Step Up, Step Down, or whatever, which version. He's done both of them now. I'm going to do both of those in the same video. First band is Merciful Fate. I honestly think Don't Break the Oath is a step down from Melissa. I might have some arguments going on there, but it's just my personal opinion. Opeth Watershed. I even have the fantastic version that has the 5.1. I love this album. I think it's the best Opeth album that they ever did. And then they follow it up with Heritage, which isn't a bad album, but honestly, if I wanted to listen to 70s prog, I would just listen to 70s prog. Cynic Focus. This album is amazing, an amazing debut by this band, and then they kind of disappear for what, 23 years or something crazy like that, 20 years, and then they follow it up with Traced in Air, which was kind of a disappointment, if you ask me. I thought they could have done better. Paul, he just totally depends on the vocoder way too much. They should just have a death metal vocalist. All right, now here comes the albums that were step-ups. Icon's first album, even though it's good, honestly, it just does not beat Night of the Crime. Night of the Crime is almost a perfect album, except for Rock the Radio. That's a shitty song, but the rest of this album just totally beats out their first self-titled album. This is the band Voivod, who just got better and better, in my opinion. Whoops, I missed something. Nope. Okay, sorry about that. You had Dimension Hatros, and then after that you got Nothing Face, which was fantastic, and then Angel Rat, which was a total shift and still fantastic, and then you get Outer Limits. Oh my god, what a great way for Snake to leave the band after this album. I mean, he left on a super high note. All right. Remember, these are now albums that just keep on getting better. Awaken the Guardian by Fate's Warning gets a new singer and is followed up by No Exit, which is almost a perfect album. Well, actually, it is a perfect album. I don't really include the intro, little interlude thing. The 23-minute song or 21-minute song, Ivory Gated Dreams, is just fantastic. I thought, wow, how are they going to be able to top this? Well, they got a new drummer, and they did, with perfect symmetry. Mark Zonder's drumming just brings this band to a whole new level. The writing, they turned into, in my opinion, the best technical metal band ever, or progressive metal band ever, especially of this style. You know what I'm talking about, like the Dream Theaters and the Watchtowers and whatnot. All right, then we go to the albums where Killing Is My Business, fantastic. They follow it up by Peace Sells, fantastic. And then they drop by having So Far So Good, So What. At the time, I thought it was okay, but, or not okay, I thought it was great at the time, but now listening back, you can just see that these albums were just the top of their game, honestly. And some people will say they did a step up from So Far So Good So What to Rust. What is it? Rust in Peace. But I don't know, that album, even though it has some good stuff on it, it never just grabbed me and touched me where I wanted to be touched by, like these albums did. All right, King Diamond, Fatal Portrait, pretty decent debut. Then he follows it up with possibly the greatest concept album ever, or one of the top 5 greatest concept albums. Abigail is fantastic to this day. I love it. But then he follows it up with Them, which has kind of a shitty story. And honestly, then he goes even further down with Conspiracy. Where's Conspiracy? I have that here someplace. Yeah, Conspiracy. Amazing. Not so amazing. Even less amazing. Oh well. You know, artists can't be at the top of their game forever. Then you have a band like Death, who did this album, was pretty decent, but absolutely blew it out of the ballpark with Human. Let's shift this back a little bit. With Human basically set a new standard for what people should be doing in death metal. And with the guys from Cynic on drums and guitar, it just was amazing. And then you have Steve from Sadis on fretless bass. And I thought, oh, that album is amazing, but how can he beat it? Well, let's get Steve back, and then have Gene Hoglan play drums, and have Andy LaRocque come in and do guitar solos. So I really think this is their high water mark. So this is almost like a lateral shift in quality. I mean, I like this one for different reasons. I love this one because I think everything on it is just so amazing, and almost everything on Individual Thought Patterns is great. But I thought they stepped down a little bit with Symbolic. I know a lot of people love Symbolic, but I don't know. You didn't have Steve, you didn't have Andy or Paul or Sean. You did still have Gene, but I don't know. I thought it was kind of a step down. So those are my reactions to these step ups, step downs, and step up and down videos that may be plaguing the VC right now. All right, so hopefully you have some comments. If you disagree, if you agree, let me know. All right, bye.